just unlocked core memories of random
But that
shit.
other plan with the other gaming organization it got submitted yesterday, so we'll hear back soon from that. I'm pretty sure.
That's major, dude. That's exciting as hell.
Yeah,
Oh
if y'all
God,
tuning
no.
in, man. If you watch Waterway Effect, you hear the first scoop on behind the scene news and plans and
Homie,
everything.
you signed an NDA.
Wow.
No, you just got
You
invested
signed
in
an
stock.
traded
Really.
it?
I mean, if I hear you talking, I'm gonna find you.
What if we made our
Wow.
company public where people could
True.
invest in us?
But who?
I said if we put our company public like on the stock market.
Oh Jesus.
Dude, I would for sure buy shares, dude. You kidding?
Yeah.
I wonder how that would
Put us
even
on the
work.
stock market, dude. Send us through the roof, dude.
Then we just got to show that we're actually losing like
WWTV in the market through
$500,000
the
a year.
moon.
Dude,
Huh?
saying anything.
Wait, what?
But no, you
Because you have to show how much
Yeah,
money
you
you're
just
making and
show
shit.
all
publicly.
your
Just
papers.
make a
Oh, yeah.
whole bunch of music videos with like the craziest like team, like full just like movie scene, just teams, and just like don't even promote them, just put them out.
Bro.
I mean, technically,
Just have a
you're
channel of this ultimate
technically,
shit.
then you're losing money. You know you're losing money
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know you'll just be losing money. At least people will see it. Some people will see it, but just don't promote it.
How do-
I mean,
That's
you
the
can put
plan.
money into promotion, but just put it in the shitty promotion.
like the
Be like, it was a failed investment. Fuck.
There's
Sorry,
nothing
y'all.
but fake, just fake pages and shit.
Sorry, y'all. We fucked up. God damn it.
Like, maybe
We're
we'll get
going
him next time.
bankrupt. Everybody run up.
the
be
stock
fucked.
market when someone like because like when they're buying and selling shares, it's like if I buy it, like I'd buy a share of Tesla for, let's just say $100, and I want to sell it for $102. Someone physically is buying those shares off of me for $102, like at that price point, right? That's how it works. You're not like buying it and selling it from the company.
It's not
You know what I
coming
mean?
from
Like-
you because you already have a percentage that you own of the company, which will equal a certain amount of shares. But there's a certain amount that is
Yeah, I s-
open towards
Never-
like
yeah, I
the
never did
public.
enough research to actually know like
Yeah.
who am I buying this? Who is paying me this $102 when I put in 100?
So
You know
when
what I
you
mean?
sell it back, but it's basically going back to the company.
So the company is buying it back for that and
Yeah.
then reselling it to
Yeah.
someone
Mhm.
else.
And then
instead
if
of
the
it being
company's doing good, you'll make money. If the company's doing
Yeah,
bad,
yeah, no, I get
you'll
that,
lose
but I just
money
mean, like,
instead of
the-
Elon Musk
Yeah.
directly losing
the,
money.
the specific, but like the specific idea of like, all right, I bought it at this price and I'm selling it at this price. Who am I buying it off of and who am I selling it to? Like
I'm pretty sure just the business.
because
I
I
mean,
always felt
either
like-
that or the exchange that you're using, because it
Mhm.
depends the platform. Because I
feel
know
like
some
read somewhere that,
platforms,
like,
like
someone
for
has to
example,
get buyer from the
Robinhood is a
seller.
platform where like if you buy a stock, Robinhood owns the stock. But you don't have so let's say you have like $100 and like a Tesla stock on there, like
Mhm.
it's like you use like they give you like a placeholder, and if it goes up, you can pull the money out
yeah,
and like stuff like that. But so I'm pretty sure it's just through
like
the company
is
that you
basically
do it
paying
through.
out all these people's stock prices when they go up and just come like when 1 million people sell their stock for $100,
Like-
then that they just had to just fish out $100 million to people's bank accounts or TD Ameritrades or whatever it is,
I mean, I
Robinhoods.
think it's something along those lines. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure because there's also stuff like EFTs and like index funds that are
Yeah.
like not
And also,
necessarily
I feel like there's always like someone
specific.
buying
It's
the same time
clear-cut.
someone is selling. So
Yeah.
like they're always like getting like basically like I'm selling it and someone's gonna buy it like at the exact same time. Because like there's just so much volume going on.
Mhm.
Because I always thought like if I were to try to sell a stock, but there was no one that was like interested in buying that stock, then it would wait to sell until someone was willing to pay that price for it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But like if there's so many people trading it, like if I click a sell, it's gonna be up there for a millisecond because someone's trying to buy right now too, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
I
I,
think-
thought it worked.
But I
Like,
feel
I
like
think-
most people aren't buying it either to support your company. They're more likely buying it to like make money. So
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that's what like makes a lot of people even want to like invest in like
Like a
really
Tesla.
like a Tesla,
And
but
good
like
companies,
like
sturdy
good
companies.
companies or like even like startup companies get a lot of investors
They
because
do.
people feel like, oh, we're gonna buy in really low, and then it's gonna shoot up. And I don't know, maybe that's like a lot of the I'd say maybe
God.
thinking towards it.
It's really just reading a good business. Like I was learning like from investment courses. It's like almost you got to look at buying a stock as if like you gonna become one of the owners of that joint. So you really have to thoroughly check it out, like how all the statements are laid out and have they been getting their dividends paid, going up, and all that type of random shit.
Like all their like how they are they doing business properly?
Yeah, are
type
they
shit.
genuinely
would you wanna
operating
be a
business
part of that
properly?
type of
Exactly.
thing?
Like,
Yeah,
if you
no,
were a
yeah,
real
100
owner,
for
would
sure.
you want to own that company?
For sure. Yeah, because I feel like if you go into it with that mindset, you definitely will think twice before. Like, you'll be more conscious
Just
with your
throwing your
movements.
money around,
For
yeah,
sure.
for
Oh
sure.
man.
Then you don't get the FOMO, the fear of missing out,
I mean,
because you already know about the company.
and then you also did your research too. Because the thing is, I feel like if you do your research and you like don't invest into some shit, I mean, like if you did your research, you know why you didn't, and it's like that's why instead of like I just didn't, you know, kind of thing.
Precisely.
You know. But that's the thing. Knowing what to research is also crucial. That shit is fucking.
Stocks are fun. But now
Stocks
it's
are
sports
fun.
betting season because it's the NFL right around the
Dude,
corner.
I wish I could just bet
Sports
on like
betting.
UFC like regularly.
Yeah, like straight up fights, like who's gonna win.
Like,
I
that'd be
know.
I
fire.
think you
You
can
can-
on
you can-
Bovada.
Yeah,
Don't
but
you-
you have to
is it?
deposit and withdraw with crypto, and it's
Yeah.
just like
See,
it's
that's
not as
too much for
convenient
me.
as
That's
like
too
You
much
have
for
to
me.
just keep
they're gonna
that
end up
money
paying
in
like
your wallet
$25
all the
in
time.
fees,
though.
even if you made a dollar, even if like
Just keep
no
your
matter what.
earnings in your wallet, and then just keep winning.
until you get like
Isn't like
to an
pulling it
amount.
out kind of hard though?
You just have to
it's
do
not.
crypto.
It
You
actually
just have to pay
takes
the
like
fees
10
for
minutes.
crypto fees and shit. That's
Yeah.
just about it.
Yeah.
That's just like the only.
Crypto
And then it's like for
fees.
me, it's a lot harder, or it's a lot easier if I like bet 50 and win $300 on Bovada. It's a lot easier for me to just keep betting that $300 because it's just it's so far away from me, like to where like FanDuel Sportsbook or one of the any of the
I mean,
sportsbook
it's
apps where you
literally
could just
one
hit
Bitcoin
withdraw.
transfer away.
I know, but it doesn't feel like, oh, this could literally instant transfer to my bank account right now for a a $3 fee on FanDuel, like because like that's like where some sports betting apps are at, where
Yeah.
it's like quick deposit, quick withdrawals, like
For
you
sure.
know,
For sure.
and Bovada's like it just feels so far away, and then it feels like I'd get more bang for my buck if I kept it in there because I'm gonna pay fees and shit to take it out.
I just
Yeah.
use.
So it's like-
it's
so
just
it's
like
like-
It's really
yeah,
just
it's-
like
you
a-
might as well just get
That's
like
how I
an
feel
app where
about-
you just play with
Yeah.
fake money.
It's really just
That's
a
how I
straight
feel about
Cash App,
NFTs.
Yeah, I haven't
Cash App
looked at that
Bitcoin
shit.
to Binance or
Yeah.
to Bovada.
Yeah,
Oh.
but NFTs, bro, them gas fees, that shit make you not even
Yeah.
want to fuck with
Yeah,
that
oh,
shit
yeah,
no
NFT,
more.
it costs $50.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Gas
You're like,
fees, yeah.
you're
be
like, bruh.
fucking- the biggest gas
You
fee I
right.
paid probably was like 180.
Gas
mm,
fee. What's a
Basically, just
gas
transfer
fee?
fees.
Yeah.
Like it's just called gas fees because it's I don't know why do they call them gas fees? It's like
I don't
it's
even
like,
know.
It tastes it's like just their way of saying a transfer fee in the
Yeah,
crypto world. I think
yeah.
like that's just
Wow.
like their thing. Like gas fees, like driving the car to the thing to make the
Mhm.
transaction or whatever.
Like, nigga, yeah, drop that gas.
Which
money.
I don't know
That's
what I don't
wild.
know I don't know
Interesting.
how they came up with like we charge this for fees versus like we charge this for fees. And I think each
Yeah.
crypto had their own rates and shit. Like if you
Mm.
just like how any bank accountant I guess maybe does out here with like interest
Yeah, it
rates.
says it's a compensation for computer power used to process the transaction.
Yeah, because someone at home has their
Interesting.
PC just running, and you know how the mining crypto works.
I just remember
It's
hearing
basically
people
like
just
you're
have like a
paying
bunch
for
of
the miners.
PCs.
PCs, but basically you are, you know how like when you swipe your debit card,
Yeah.
so you have a Chase debit card. When you swipe it, it sends a message to the to Chase really quick,
Uh-huh.
and it'll say yes or no if you have enough money to make that transaction, and it'll come right back
Mm-hmm.
and say yes, and then it'll also and also at the same time send the money as well, from your bank to them.
Yeah.
So that's like, so when you have a PC mining at home,
uh-huh.
when someone buys, let's say $20 worth of shit for Bitcoin on a website, they are potentially that message is being sent to your personal PC at home, approving
Mm.
their request and transferring their request from their account. You're the middleman and giving it to the merchant or the seller. So that's what
Interesting.
basically like mining is, and you can get paid, or that's a form of mining. I'm sure there's other ways nowadays, but that's a form of it to make money off of the crypto world if you can just afford to like pay the overhead of like running your shit all the time and have multiple PCs. But like you're
Sheesh.
basically just like the bank, like you're like the middleman. That's why there's big
what it
farms that just
sounds
have
like.
like 10,000 plus PCs, and it's just constantly middlemaning transactions.
crazy.
That's what like these
just
crypto mines-
automated, just
Yeah.
running.
It's just like opening
transactions.
up a bank basically,
Jesus.
and just like
yeah, it's like the
charging
real
for the
early bank,
service.
the real early bank.
Yeah.
They gonna
Whoa.
figure out how to
That's
like
wild.
get that into like one motherboard. I feel like too at some point.
like a
I
super
mean, the
Like
government
a
just came out with
supercomputer.
one,
Yeah.
didn't they?
'Cause Super server
They,
and
they
stuff.
definitely have like
Right?
them big server like
Mhm.
looking things
I
like
think because each PC is like its own thing though.
Yeah.
Too, so
Mhm.
like even if like you would almost need to be able to separate multiple servers on
Mhm.
one PC. or
Yep.
Because I remember early in the game, I seen this
Oh.
like Vice video of a dude like going out and like he bought like a bunch of land in like Norway or some shit,
Oh.
and he basically just built these like huge like shed looking like farm looking buildings,
Mm.
and then basically it's just all the computers like just stacked up in there, and
That's
it's like
intense.
they just have like it's basically like not even like like a PC, like they're even smaller than that, and like
Mhm.
he's just like making so much bread because there's just so much like space to put all the computers,
Yeah.
and then like the climate of Norway like as well, like in where he was at, like can
Keeps
keep it
cool
cool.
enough.
Oh,
Like yeah,
that's
cool enough, but like
That's
obviously they
wild.
still have like cooling units, but they don't have to use as much like in
It's
compared
less of
to
an
other.
expense, I
Yeah,
imagine.
Yeah,
in
for sure.
compared to
'cause
other
that shit will
places.
be hot as
Yeah.
fucking.
Dude, that's cold.
But I bet you that
What?
dude's probably making like crazy bread right now, and he's probably built way more of those things like somewhere. I don't know, but
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's
Since
that's like
then.
a really cool like passive income, like a very different form of passive income, but anybody could do
sure.
it if you had the money for it. Like if you were just rich and trying to figure out like something to do to like make passive income, like you could, you have to
Just
pay
set
someone
up
to
a
set it up,
crypto
probably, if you don't know
server.
what you're doing. But
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
wild. I remember I was in a Pappy's once, and this dude just started telling me about how he was buying like 150 computers to start doing that. And I was like, what? But he looked super loose though. But he was just telling me, yeah, bro. Like he's like, I look loose, but like, yeah, I'm on this shit, bro. And I was like,
That
cool,
hacker
bro.
shit.
He
That's
said,
that
"I'm on
hacker
that
nigga
shit."
Yeah, I was like,
sometimes
good
those
lord.
those be the ones that know the most about that shit.
Straight up though,
No,
dude, just
bro.
be in the crib,
Cracked
just
out, Googling, searching,
yeah,
Yeah,
just
drinking
bro.
monsters up until 5 a.m. with Adderall so that they can know how to mine.
Bro, I
Yeah,
just
it's
watched
just
a
be tag
video
wizards.
about that with like these Xbox scammers, like dude, not
Scammers?
hackers, not scammers,
Oh,
but
Jesus.
technically scammers too. Like, but they were on some like nut shit, like that, like they had like the CIA and like FBI involved and shit
whoa, what were
to
they
catch
doing?
them. It was like so you know like when the Xbox 360 came out, it was like unhackable or like whatever, right?
Mhm.
And so like this kid, like they were like a group of them, but like it started off with one kid and like they were super like into just hacking stuff. And like
Interesting.
but before like in the original Xbox, like people could mod things, like even Halo could be modded and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
And,
people
like-
would find like
and-
like lost like,
Yeah.
characters and shit,
Yeah.
like lost files.
Hell
Fucked.
yeah. And like and freaking Microsoft did not fuck with that at all, and they
Mhm.
wanted to be
Damn.
like the like most secure like gaming platform or whatever.
Damn.
And so basically like these kids like they had gotten a developer's Xbox like somehow from this guy who had like found it or some shit. But they had gotten a developer's Xbox, and I guess that one like had been able to like give you like the code to mod games because it was literally for
Like that-
developers.
those purposes.
yeah, like
That's crazy.
developers. And so they basically started like putting out like a bunch of videos and shit about Halo and like other games, like, and then they were able to even start getting into, so there was like a social media platform like on the developer Xbox called partner.net or something. And
What?
like yeah, like basically they were able to watch the developers like talking to each other and sending games over to each other without them knowing that they were in there. And so like it was like on some nut shit to like where they were literally like playing Gears of War before it came out.
What the
Playing
hell?
different games. Yeah, like literally cuz Gears of War 3 was so like sought after at the time and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
they played it, like put the videos out on YouTube and shit like that. Like and literally like they were able to put all
Holy
the shit out so
leaking
people
real
leaking,
content like that.
yeah, they
That's
were leaking
crazy.
shit. So like that was like
Damn.
their initial like start to like a lot of that shit. And like then like they kind of like they were all like started spreading like all the information to each other. Like people were kind of helping each other get more information about like different things. They were able to get their hands on more developer consoles somehow. I don't know how, but
What?
like
somebody on the inside was fucking with
yeah,
him, bro. That's
but then
nuts.
so like one of the dudes out of the group, he decided to use his developer console to create the FIFA glitch. And so like there's
What's
this
that?
FIFA glitch to where like back in the day in FIFA you couldn't buy points. You could only play for points. So like if you just won like a certain amount of games, even just like exhibition matches on your account, you would literally get points. So like he created a bot with his freaking developer's console, and like literally just made it robot, like fast play games in like half of a second. Like, and it would just
Ooh.
simulate through the games in half a second. And then
Jesus.
he would collect like the bread on the account and then sell it to like Chinese people who would then sell the points to like other people around the world. Like,
Holy shit.
yeah, crazy shit,
Holy
bro. Like, it was
Shit
so
turned-
crazy, bro.
Shit turned
Yeah.
criminal organization
Yeah,
real swift.
yeah, it was so crazy, bro. And then like a lot of the other guys, like they had just started like getting bored of like the gaming industry. One dude like got like into like the feds because he tried to steal one of the developer consoles from like a gaming like
Facility.
con. It was like a gaming
Whoa.
event. Yeah, it was like a
It was, like,
gaming
on
event.
display.
Yeah, it was like on display.
Uh-huh.
And then so he tried to just steal it and run, and then security caught him. So it was just like, then he started like snitching, like telling people other shit. And then basically the other guys kind of just got done with like the Xbox. And then they started getting into like just more computer hacking, getting into other people's systems and shit, like password phrase, like using and shit. And like
Jesus
they were
Christ.
able to like, I remember they hacked Epic Games and they were leaking a lot of their information, and like Epic Games like called the FBI on them. That's when they started getting on their like radar and shit.
Yeah.
And then it was like they started stealing information from like the FBI and like the military, because like they were so into like finding and discovering and leaking games and information and shit that like they had found like the Apache simulator for the army.
What?
And literally, like, they were playing it. But
Yeah.
obviously they don't know how to freaking fly a plane. So, like, a lot of that shit
Yeah.
was, like, hard for them to use. But then one of the guys decided, like, oh, what if we sell this to another country? Exactly. So, like, that was
Terrorists.
exactly
And then you
how
become a
CIA got
terrorist.
involved. And then they just,
Jesus
they went
Christ.
down for all that
They
shit.
sold
But it was crazy.
how to fly our planes to another country.
Yeah, but like in reality, like
That's
a lot of
crazy.
people have like
That's crazy.
spies around the world, and like they
Yeah.
most likely
And
already
if you know how to
would
fly
know.
your plane, it might
Yeah.
be somewhat similar. But I mean,
Somewhat.
if it's an American-made plane versus
Yeah.
like they could be completely different.
Yeah,
from the
and
ground up.
copying shit. Like they
Yeah,
could be
from the ground
copying
up.
shit.
Yeah.
Like
You'd be like, oh, yours
bro.
goes
Yeah.
way faster when you do that. All right,
Mhm.
bet. Let's change our thing and do that. Like,
yeah.
Literally, next thing you know, it's
But
an
now they
even
know
playing
like they
field
could
out there.
come and storm our shit, take our planes, and fly 'em.
They're
Yeah,
not-
straight up,
Yeah,
no,
no,
they
yeah,
could.
they were pissed,
That's
bro.
what they
Like
were
they
saying
were
about it.
pissed. Like a lot of them got good years, but some of them are out and shit too. Like the FIFA dude, he wasn't like he was able to kind of like fight his case, but then he ended up dying like the night before his sentencing on some like
Oh.
nut shit. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
How?
it's a nut shit.
How
did he
Apparently,
die?
apparently he overdosed.
oh,
so
It
he
was
either
weird.
did
Yeah,
it
it was
for-
Oh,
Yeah,
It was
dude.
weird.
Oh,
Bro, it's a
no.
crazy story.
Oh.
Like all their stories are like crazy because it was really all the dude's fault that stole that developing
Was he going for
console.
life?
Because then,
Was he gonna go in jail?
he
for
was
life?
gonna go to jail for like probably like 18 years. But the thing is he wasn't in like the whole espionage thing. He quit when he found the FIFA glitch and he became rich off
Oh.
that. So like he just quit the whole thing, but he knew what they were doing, but he just
So
didn't
some of the other
care
people
or
might have
like
got the
He
ones
didn't
that
stop
sold
it.
the airplane shit. might have got
Technically, yeah, he
older.
didn't stop it.
So they
Yeah,
gave
the
him
dude, the
18.
dude with the airplane, he's the most gone. That
Yeah,
nigga's
that
the
dude got
most
fucked.
gone.
I'm sure he got
That shit was
fucking
fucked.
fucked. That
bro.
nigga probably got
But
tortured
he tried
and
to
some other
run.
shit.
He tried to run too. He did try to run. He like went to Poland, and it's crazy
Poland.
because like, bro, I'm telling you, this story is so like deep too, because this nigga runs to Poland,
Yeah.
and since he was like one of the best hackers out of their whole entire group,
Jeez.
bro like hacks into like a bank's like cameras. Like he hacks into the cameras of a
What?
bank, hacks into the security system,
fuck?
and he robs a Polish bank, bro.
What?
Dead ass. Because
What?
like he was just running out of money, and all his other like online scams were gonna like get him caught. Like he knew they were looking for him like actively. But like
Yeah.
then I think he like ended up in the Ecuadorian embassy in London somehow.
Oh, interesting.
Somehow he ended up there. I don't know why they were trying to keep him there or refuge, whatever, but he ended up there. And it was just
Interesting.
like some weird shit. Now like the CIA and other people have been trying to like kill bro.
Oh, he's
the
still
world.
out there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
traveled
I
the
thought
world.
they got his ass.
No, he's got, but he was out there
Oh,
like
he
just
was out
chilling
there.
for a minute. But no,
Oh,
they got
okay.
him. They got him.
Damn.
They got
yeah,
him.
they got him.
Yeah. That nigga's stupid,
They
bro.
need to hire this dude apparently.
They
I
probably
think
did. They
well, most
probably
of them.
did.
That's why most of them got like lighter sentences because they ended up like working with like the FBI and shit like that after. And then it's like then they also got to start their own businesses and shit like that. So some of them are like still pretty successful now that were in the group, but a lot of them niggas are kind of shot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
You ever? Because like I feel like there's stories of people that like die of car accidents, but like the body wasn't actually them or something like that. Where like they didn't have the tattoo, like their family came to the
Oh
scene.
yeah,
they
I've
don't-
heard some shit. I've heard about that.
And
kind of shit.
then, but like some they think like basically you work for like the CIA or some secret government, and they just had to fake your death. Now you have a whole different identity, and you're working somewhere doing like classified ass shit.
I could totally see it, bro. I mean, if you're supposed to be out here doing some no face, no trace ass missions, I mean, you gotta be a no face, no trace.
And nobody
ass
would know
person.
if because like your job was probably to keep it a secret for so long that that's what you did.
Yeah.
Like so then like one day you just fake your death, and now you're just doing that, but complete like now you just leveled up. You really undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're.
Yeah, it was
Lord
5
knows
of
where you're
them.
at.
It was 5 of them total.
Oh wow,
5 of
only
them
5
total.
of them and they
The
did all
FIFA
that? That's
dude,
crazy.
yeah, the FIFA dude made $18 million.
Whoa.
$18 million off of.
off like the stuff that you like pay, you're supposed to pay for currency.
No,
or is
so
it
you
just like
so the problem was is you couldn't pay for it. So like if it was like,
Like how-
VC,
like
like
VC.
yeah, VC, like everyone would have just paid for it through FIFA. Like it wouldn't have
Yeah.
mattered. Or like there maybe have been
They
a
could've
glitch
sold
that
them
you
half
could have got
off.
half off or some shit. But like the thing
Yeah.
is literally they
it was
like
just like
it was
experience points that you-
experience. Yeah, you needed experience to like get the points, but like everybody wanted to pay for and get the best teams and shit. Start off right away
without
with
having to grind.
yeah, you know, without
Yeah.
having to grind.
Yeah.
But
It's like
yeah,
the 10th prestige lobbies in MW2 days.
Yeah, bro.
You just hop into someone's lobby, you whenever you like people would charge like 10 or $20, and then you just get into this private match lobby, you just start shooting people, and you just get a billion XP every time you shoot somebody. So then
Literally.
you log out.
It's,
They
probably
leave-
just like, it's like
No, literally, you go you kill one person and it
just
or
ranking up.
you
over.
eliminate one person and it goes like you go from level 1 like prestige, let's say 3 level 1 to prestige 3 level 50, and then you back out prestige, come back, and then do it again. The host will keep inviting you back. I remember doing that on one of my accounts when I was younger to see what it was like, and you literally it's just a lobby of just like, you can like
Yeah.
They
super
probably
jump and
came up with
fly.
the GTA
That's
RP glitch then
That's so
too, you know.
good.
they
'Cause
could
I
have.
had like it was like you had to go in your Xbox 360 and like change the DNS servers
Yeah,
or whatever
bro,
for your
like,
GTA.
Yeah,
And so when you join the online lobby, if you eliminate a pedestrian, they usually
Yeah.
drop like $5 to $14.
yeah.
They would drop like 140,000.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Shit.
And so I was just
Yeah.
going
Who just
crazy.
up
on
in
it.
hell?
Like
Yeah,
literally.
those
What
types of
the
hacks.
fuck?
And then like you know how they had like
What?
the winter Christmas time where the whole California
Oh,
map
yeah.
snowed. I had that like a month and a half before everybody.
Oh my god.
So like my lobby was all snow and everybody else shit was normal.
yeah.
That's cuz.
They definitely probably at least opened the doors for motherfuckers to do that shit a lot,
Yeah.
because like they were definitely like talking in chat rooms too, like about what they were doing or what could happen next or whatever. And like a lot of people, even sometimes when they were saying like they were trying to say like, oh, we're about to leak this game, a lot of people didn't believe them because they were just like, nah, like it's not possible.
That's
Like there's no
fucked.
way.
Like, there's no
Yeah,
way.
like there's
How?
literally no way that you can do that. And then they would release it, and then it would just be like, fuck.
It's like niggas are playing the whole game early.
Yeah.
Like what?
But then I know they created some kind of chip though to create the normal 360 to be like the developer.
oh
one.
my god.
They created
Copied the
something.
software,
Yeah,
so
they created
That's
some. They
cool.
took something and copied
put in a
it from
USB
inside.
drive and then just
Some nut
duplicated
shit.
it and
Just
duplicated
plug it
it.
in and
But it
you
was
got
like you had to
every
like
game for
open
the
it
next
up
year.
and like put something on the motherboard type shit. Like it was like
Oh,
one of them type of
Mm.
chips.
Oh,
like
geez.
My uncle
you know.
had a the OG Xbox like that.
Mm.
It was like a modded OG Xbox when
Damn.
they stopped doing those, and you could just pull up any OG Xbox game on that hoe.
That's cuz.
Jesus
That's so cuz.
Christ. That'd be
Then
so.
I
had a
want
friend
that.
that
I
had a
want that
modded
so
iPhone.
badly, bro. That's
Or a
so
jailbroken
cool.
iPhone. Do you remember jailbroken iPhones?
I
Ever
do.
see any
Used
of
to be
those?
cold.
My friend, when the iPhone 3 was out, he had a jailbroken iPhone 3. Like it was like
Oh
the
yeah, I
swipe would be
remember
like
that
a
shit.
flaming basketball, and when you'd swipe it, it would like Like
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Durant would dunk or some crazy shit, and then you open it up and all the apps are like bright, cool colors, and it's like
They're, like,
you
flying
swipe,
around.
and it like moves like water, like it just like the most random
Oh,
like
me.
effects you could put into a phone that just
Oh,
aren't
man.
a thing.
Just OC.
Were all like available, and there every single app was free. Like even like remember the VIP
Oh,
app that was
yeah.
$100 when we were in high school or whatever. He got that for free on his phone.
What
like,
VIP
shit,
app?
like there was an app that was just like $100. It was called like VIP or something.
What the fuck?
Or maybe it was
What?
$1,000, and it was just like
Jesus.
I don't know what it did. Like it was just like we probably look it up, and it's just the most random thing. You should Google that.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
The VIP app. We needed an
I mean,
explanation. But yeah, no, he had a jailbroken iPhone, and I was like, damn, that's wild. I'd never seen that. He's like, yeah, I got a guy that could do it to yours. I was like, I'm smooth. I don't
I'm
even-
good. See, I'm cool off the KD
Yeah.
flaming basketball shit, gang.
It says it's an application for beverage companies that allows you to enter orders, add sign requests, take surveys, and view sales reports.
What?
If that's the right one.
Yeah, this like VIP app, like 2014, 15, like yeah, it was like I don't know, it was like something to like give you extra credit, like in the like to show like oh I have the VIP card, like I can afford to spend $1,000 on this. Like I feel like there was no real purpose to it besides like just being able to flash like yeah like look
I
Oh,
got
it's a
this. Yeah.
VIP.
Yeah, you got this.
nah you know you can't afford this. Nah.
It's like I do it. My shit's
That's basically how it
jailbroken.
is when you wear like jewelry or something.
Oh my
Yeah, and the
God.
phone version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Shit.
He said the
bust
phone
down-
version of jewelry.
Like a black
That's
when
That's
you,
like
when
a
you go to pay for
NFT
something
now.
and you have a black card.
Tell me. Have NFTs.
I
out there,
guess
guys?
yeah, that was how NFTs were like.
Is
in the-
FTX
Yeah,
website up
yeah.
yet? Is there or is it still shut down? Because I
It's
still have 2
supposed to.
NFTs on there.
Wow.
I
It
don't
was
know,
supposed
brethren.
to be up. I feel like. but
Last
Where's
I
the
then-
heard,
Meta
the
Billionaires
news
at?
wasn't
Is that shit
good.
$1 billion yet?
What?
I got one of those too. I haven't.
That was
checked.
on FTX.
No, my Stephen Curry
Nah.
ones are on FTX.
Oh, that's
ones I've-
annoying.
Spent the
I would be like, Steph Curry, you owe me bands,
For the
nigga.
Steph Curry owes me like 2 bands.
Damn, that's
Pull up on
crazy.
that
Cause he
nigga.
got behind that, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow, that's
he's-
fucked.
But I mean, he
he
probably
owed
so
me
did, like,
That fit is
bands,
bogus.
so did,
nigga.
like,
You better
so did
slide
the
that
whole-
nigga DM.
So did the whole LA Lakers arena. They changed their name
Oh,
to
yeah.
FTX Arena, or
Yeah.
or is it Crypto Arena?
Crypto.
Which one was FTX? Or was
Wait,
one
it
of-
wasn't crypto in. Oh, maybe I'm
Crypto.
tweaking.
One of them was
it's LA.
FTX. One of them was FTX Arena or some
That's
shit.
fucked.
And so,
FTX Arena.
and then they
that
just
shit
go
went
bankrupt.
to
They were
shit
just-
at risk.
They were just laundering the money and keeping it and shit. They just literally like. Well, I don't remember exactly what they were doing, but they were like paying companies that were literally like just
FTX,
like,
I think, was
offshore companies
Miami.
That was just straight. Oh, the Heat. Yeah.
Bro,
like,
they were like
yeah.
they were like the real life
Damn.
Wolf on Wall Street of NFTs, bro. Them niggas was just getting people rich, and then they was dumb. They was just fucked
I
everything
am rich.
up. What?
That's crazy.
Yeah. No.
And so
I
what's
think.
the app?
Yeah. They were.
Wow.
They were just. Yeah. Basically.
They
No,
changed
there
it.
was a back door, right? Yeah, there was a back door for FTX that was built in for the owner to only like access it or whatever, and he could just take crypto out without there being a trace of it. That's what happened.
Oh,
I'm
that's
pretty sure that's
fucked.
what happened.
That's fucked.
Like there was just
Yeah, they were,
built-in
like,
back door where
using
he could just
people's
take his
funds.
yeah, basically just use his funds to invest and do his own business shit. But
Yeah.
but like eventually, people wanted to maybe start selling their crypto because the hype started dying. A lot of people were pulling the crypto out, and I think they couldn't fulfill everyone's payments because their money wasn't there. Basically, like the banks crashing. If everybody wanted their
Yeah.
money at the same time, but shit, all that money's invested into these companies that we can't
It's not
liquidate
backed
like
by
that.
the government. That's fucked.
Yeah, so after FTX is like basically closed right now until they figure their shit out. But I got NFTs on there.
No, yeah, he's
Hopefully
still
that
in
should open
jail awaiting
So what happened
trial
with, like,
right
He-
that
now.
hacking
Oh, he's in
company?
jail.
Yeah,
I
he's
thought he
in
was
jail.
getting
He got
away.
captured.
Nope, he's in
on the
jail
run.
awaiting
Because I knew he was
Yeah.
definitely on the run.
What
On
was
me.
what's his name again?
Sam Bankman Fried.
Yeah.
Sam Bankman Fried. I
SBN.
think his parents were like up to like
Yeah,
really up motherfuckers.
yeah, he's in Brooklyn
Yeah, he like just
detention
casually
center.
took like $1 billion, just like
Jeez.
over the span of like a
Bro,
couple of years.
these people are just
So
crazy.
rude.
And they revoked
And it's crazy
because
because he was living crazy too. I just remember that he was living insane while all that shit was happening.
Damn, it was bussing.
Like-
He was bussing.
Yeah,
fuck.
like he had
And
houses
he'd be
all
on,
over the
like,
world
He'd be
and
on like
shit.
Good Morning America or random TV shows like that, just talking about FTX, like he wasn't doing anything illegal, because obviously no one knew
Yeah.
that he was. But I mean,
Except his
at the end of-
team, he had a
'cause it's
little
like weird,
team
because it's like I'm
too.
sure it
Oh,
must
fuck.
be illegal to some extent since he's in jail, but like he's not the full owner. Or, like I don't know, 'cause it's like if like technically if that's like your company and you're just using the money for whatever. Like I don't know, maybe there's some contract that says he has to
Oh,
pay these
yeah.
people out, but maybe there's like some weird like clause where like he could have said in there like in the terms and conditions that I don't got to pay you this money back that you invest if I don't want to, or some shit.
If
And
I
get
don't
away with
want
it.
to.
And get
But-
away with it, or something like that. Or if the money isn't there, like you'll get paid in installments or over years or whatever. Like something in the terms and condition that could save him in that.
That
I
shit
don't know,
is
they
so
probably-
I feel like you would've
crazy to
thought
me
some
though.
weird
that. I
law.
mean, that's when that
Yeah.
makes me think it has to be like a full fraud situation.
Yeah.
Then if they
'Cause, like,
just
if he's in
because if there was no like installments or something like that, and he just got like fucked and arrested and like tracked down.
Yeah, I mean, bro, he was just in the mixture, using money that he knew he had no business using if people was gonna pull out or the market was gonna crash. But I feel like he already knew that, and he was just like, all right, because I know he got a lot of that money in offshore accounts too.
Oh, it's so
This
true.
shit's
Because I mean,
just
what you said
gone.
was like
He
$1
probably
billion.
got like $100 million in an account
Jesus
that no one
Christ.
knows that he has in like
Yeah.
a different country. That's
Just
some
in
completely different
Switzerland,
name.
nigga, just chilling.
Yeah, for
Probably
sure.
paid off.
So when
I
he
mean,
if he
he's
goes to
smart.
jail for
So
10 years and
Definitely
comes back
put it
out,
in
he's
another
still like
wallet.
Yeah.
up
100
in
million.
Switzerland
Yeah.
or wherever. He just
Definitely smart enough to put some money in that.
Oh yeah, no, his
That's
parent,
fucked.
bro. I'm telling you, both of his parents, I think, were professors or some shit at like Stanford.
oh,
So like
they
he
know
was,
that.
yeah, they
They know the
I feel like they
upper echelon.
But I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people who really gonna be on their head though, on his head, because that's a lot
As
of
they
money.
should, as they should.
That's a
bro.
lot of money
Get
you're
that
playing
I
nigga.
need
with.
my money.
Get that
I need
nigga.
to know.
He said, "I need to know."
I just need like 2 bands out
Or-
of that pot.
or you
somewhere he's
never
got,
know,
just
too.
Slide it.
Like maybe the
He came up
judge will
billions.
try. Maybe the judge will try to like make some kind of like big settlement towards the people.
Like, do you have
That'd be
money
bussin'.
currently in FTX?
Mhm.
I could see it one
Log
day.
in
Kinda
here.
shit,
Log
yeah.
in here for triple compensation.
Yeah. Once they
Deadass.
find
And then
his
you log
money,
in and it's
if they
fake, and then
can
just
find his
stole all
money.
your information and all your
Damn.
NFTs and all your money, and it's another fraud. Because I never there was like a thing that was going on that like their I don't know if it was a rumor or it actually happened, but their website was basically I don't know what the word is, like where anybody like it's super vulnerable to being hacked. Like to where like it was like get your money off here now, like delete your bank account information off of there because like it's a
Damn.
breeding ground for hackers to steal your information or something like that. Like once all this was going on, but it might have been just like a rumor in the sense that the news was so new about like money being pulled from it
Mhm.
that they didn't know it was the owner just with a back door. But I don't remember the whole story, but like I
Mhm.
remember people saying don't log in right now.
Yeah.
Remember, it was like don't log
yeah.
in because you might be like if you log in right now they'll have your email and password and shit because it's been hacked since all this shit. Something like
Yeah,
that.
some-
Yeah, it was like some weird news like that. But yeah, I
I
don't know.
remember hearing something about that too. I remember that too.
And like, remember when the play it was like the PlayStation 2 or 3 network got hacked and like a bunch of people's names and bank accounts and emails got stolen. I remember the
I
PlayStation
kinda
2.
remember that. I think it was
I didn't have a
PlayStation
PlayStation.
3, right?
My mom was like,
because it was free at the
I-
time.
Was that
tweaking about it. I
PlayStation
didn't even
3?
have a PlayStation.
I
It was
think
like
so,
I
right?
think it was
I think
well
we
yeah
were,
because
like-
two yeah it
Yeah,
had to be
3.
because
I think
3
it
was
was
like
3.
2 was too early for all the
Yeah.
online shit.
Yeah. Because I know 2 did
Yeah.
have online, but,
But
you
it
had
wasn't,
to buy
like,
like
as
special
popular.
adapters.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had to buy like a
We were-
Wi-Fi
Yeah, you
modem.
did. You
we
literally
were
did
too
have to
young for
fucking
that
buy
shit,
it.
to be real.
Yeah.
Shit, even my Xbox. I feel like if you wanted obviously the wireless, you had to buy the little adapter.
the little
and
wireless
shit
Yeah,
like
I forgot
that.
about that. It
Yeah.
had the little light on the side.
Which Xbox? The OG?
Xbox 360.
The 360?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Did you
either,
have
you had to wire it.
bro.
Your
I,
internet
the
or
like
get
because
the
I didn't
wired.
even
Wired or
I
get the
wired
little
mine.
adap-
I
I was
wired
wired
mine,
mine.
but I had a homie that literally had the adapter thing in his,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember seeing that. I was like, what the fuck? And then I remember seeing it at like GameStop like one day.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
cool. Yeah, I
he
definitely
also-
wire my shit.
Yeah,
It was shitty, bro. It was
I-
shitty.
yeah, I don't think
it was,
so.
Can't like
it
if
was
it's not
hit or miss.
originally built into the Xbox
It was
and it's
really
like an
hit or
adapter,
miss.
like it just
Yeah.
can't work as good as a
No.
straight wire.
It had to
No.
be
Nothing works as
really
good as a
close to
straight
the
wire,
router.
so.
Because I remember when I was little, we had the wired, and then my brother, he was a little bit older, he got the little wireless one.
Thought
and
he
I
was
remember-
up. He's like,
Thought
"I'ma
it was
play
cold.
anywhere."
Thought it was sweet. Boy, that shit was
Wow.
bogus as hell in the basement. That shit indeed wasn't on shit. Niggas playing Halo 3, lagging through walls.
Damn. It's funny
Damn.
as hell.
Missed the golden days.
Straight gold.
I remember I didn't know how the wire worked
360.
exactly. I remember one time I tried to. So when my mom had this laptop that had you could direct plug in the Wi-Fi from the wall to the laptop, like some old ass Dell laptop. So I thought that I could put my Xbox like in the living room or wherever where there wasn't a Wi-Fi cord accessible, and plug my Xbox into the laptop to get Wi-Fi from it. I'm like, I'm about to be up. I could do this shit anywhere. I got a portable Wi-Fi device. I thought I was up, and that shit did not work.
No.
Should have been busting. You would have been
Sick,
up, though.
I was like,
Nigga
damn, I
did
got
not.
fresh Wi-Fi.
Sick,
Nigga did not know how Wi-Fi worked.
I learned right after that though. Like that was like my learning point. Like, oh,
Of Wi-Fi.
that doesn't work.
He
It
said,
has to come
he
from
said,
the
oh,
wall.
that is the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Because I had the Wi-Fi
Help me
router.
cut
I always
up.
had the Wi-Fi router in my room when I was young. I
Mhm.
was like,
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
same. I
That's
did
bugging.
too.
that was the only one that
That's so
ever like
buzzing.
used. Like my
Any
parents
type
watched
of
Netflix, and that
internet,
was it.
yeah.
Like for internet, besides like their phones.
Yeah.
So like
The
my sister
desktop
didn't game,
computers,
so
huh?
I was the one that always had like an Xbox and a computer in my room doing
Same.
something.
Yeah, I eventually finessed mine like at some point, but
Mm.
not early. Not early enough.
I'd say that shit was like in the living room, but that
Yeah.
I even still always would get like the closest room that was
Yeah.
still snake to my shit.
Yeah, I just
Mm.
happened to always like I lived in the same house most of my childhood, but I like picked the room. I don't know if I just got granted that room or if I picked it because I was really young when I moved in, but it just happened to be like what the previous owners were using as like their office room. So it had like the Wi-Fi, the phone, the cables, a bunch of outlets. Like it had like all that shit built in. And then I think when we moved my senior year, like I think I basically picked the office room again because it had the little plug-in.
Had all
It
the
was
access
just-
to all
it was
Yeah,
just
yeah, my
sweet.
shit did have the plug.
Yeah, you just kinda-
I
because I'm like, I'm
We
only gonna
moved
be here
so
for one more
much.
year. Let me just get the room that's gonna be the best accessible for my shit.
For my
For
gaming
sure.
experience.
For
Damn, it's
sure.
crazy. Cause and then the room I'm in currently, like where my parents moved after that, I think it has it all in there too. Cause that's where my mom's office is, or at least there's a hole from
The
the
ground
floor
up.
or something.
Damn.
Mm.
Tough.
Just stay with the Ethernet cord in your room.
I mean,
hold it
Stay
down.
with the ether.
The room
and the router.
stay with it.
Stay with it, man. What do we got on IG?
We got
In the reaction.
In the
stuff.
IG ski. IG ski.
router.
Oh,
on our
destroyed.
generation.
Reaction to the Trap Right Cipher is out.
Apparently, Yachty and Drake have a song coming out.
Interesting.
A music video coming out.
Oh yeah, they haven't ever dropped a song together, have they? Since they've been best friends.
Yeah. And I think it's gonna be
We'll
on
be
For
closed
the
the rest of
Dogs
this
or
week, so
whatever.
don't shop with us this week. I'm going to Kansas City.
You know what I mean?
Interview with Dolo's out now.
Go peep that after this.
Corbin, Bobby,
Oh yeah, click on the
Travis.
Travis Scott one. Yeah, can they see the screen too? So I when I was interviewing Dolo, he was
Mm.
talking about when the Standard, like Bobby Raps, Corbin, Alan Kingdom, and there's one other artist I believe that was
Yeah.
part of the group. They opened up for Travis Scott in like 2014 or 15. Like that's when that picture with Bobby Raps was a thing. And in
Mhm.
that clip, I
Damn.
was just like, oh shit, that's probably where that picture came from or whatever. So I just made a little post about like.
Bro, had
And then that was the same.
smooth fade.
And then a few years later, Travis Scott performed headline Soundset, and that same group, the Standard.
Wow, I was there that year. I didn't.
But
I
like
didn't-
Spooky Black and Bobby and them performed at Soundset, and he's like Travis Scott was watching their set because he fucked with Spooky back then.
Damn, that's
Damn.
crazy.
So
That's
good.
crazy.
Yeah.
Where?
I feel like-
See.
I feel like Mac Miller. Wait, I don't think Mac Miller made it that year.
Is that the year Uzi canceled too?
And Uzi canceled, and they put
Yeah.
Mod Son up there.
Damn.
Damn.
Playboy Cardi was there somehow, so he must have swapped out for somebody on this list.
Mm.
I didn't
I
see.
didn't
I
know
didn't
this
get to
was-
see Jay Plaza. I didn't know he was even
Yeah,
like
Jay
a thing.
Plaza's on there too. It's cool.
Where?
On
I
the-
Right
don't
down
know
at
why
the
I
bottom
can't.
This
in
is
the
Sway,
rut.
and like Sway was hosting. It's kind of cool too.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sophia Arias was up there. But it's kind of cool to see, like, now that I know a lot more about the Minnesota music scene, looking back at some of the old Soundset flyers, I'm like, damn, like, those guys are, like, OGs in the game, and they're performing at
Mhm.
Soundset, like, because it's, cool, like,
Facts.
like, Jay Plazas and Profs and, like, people of, like, in, like, that demographic age range, I guess, for the scene, like,
Oh,
they
man.
grew up with Rhyme Sayers kind of blowing up. So, like, it was, like,
Yeah.
it'd be like if, like, one of our close friends, like, started throwing festivals and needed to fill like the early slots, and like they'd probably hit us up because they know.
Yeah.
that
I
we
mean,
got
they have
motion.
Lauren Hill
Yeah,
just
I mean,
Just
Yeah.
cooling,
cooling
it.
it.
That's
Damn, that's
yeah.
just crazy.
that shit's super cool.
And then Atmosphere
Even
is the
Mac
headliner
Miller,
with
like not
Trav.
being the headliner looks crazy on this right now.
So
I
what?
mean,
Like Mac Miller, like not. I mean, he's way up there, but like,
mhm.
like
I
just
feel like
looking
too
at-
he was like at a different point in his career though too.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
But,
Isn't this like
even,
Donald
in
Trump
Uzi-
shit?
in
No,
Uzi's
no,
like,
never.
Uzi's like way even lower. It's, like,
2017.
I'd say a little after that
A
for
little
sure.
after.
Yeah.
When did he pass? He passed 2019.
I think so.
I think so.
2019?
I think so. But I feel like his album came out like a year before he passed.
I don't know if I went
The-
to this one
the,
then. Travis must have
which
headlined this
Elevator
bitch
or
like
something
twice.
like
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Something Elevators.
Can we look up the sound set?
Another
Flyers?
terrorism,
Let's look at the
but
history of
what
sound set.
do
It started in like 2005.
I know I went 2 years.
2005 sound set. Oh my god.
Yeah, sound.
Oh.
Go to
Yeah, no, look up 2005 sound set.
or like sound set flyers. or something.
Lineup.
Yeah, we can just go like year by year.
2005 sound
I
set.
don't even know
lineup.
how. It's hard to type on that keyboard. It's
Mhm.
a gaming keyboard. Go to images. I think it started in 2005. Oh wow. Maybe. I don't know. I just like Soundset Music Festival flyers or something, and we can just kind of click through them. I guess if we can't find it. What's that first one? Is that newer?
2015. J. Cole. Ice Cube.
2015
Big Sean.
Atmosphere, obviously. J. Cole, Ice Cube, Big Sean, Ludacris.
Yellow Wolf.
Very different. Yellow Wolf.
Oh, man. You remember him?
Wait, go back.
Oh, I see it 2011.
Lupe Fiasco.
2011 one. Let's just keep clicking on until we on the bottom.
2010 is down there right under it. In the corner, right
Oh, yeah,
corner.
2020 is right below it too. In the bottom right. No, keep going to the
You were like almost.
To the right.
No, like farther. Underneath, like all the way to the right of the screen.
To the right side. Yep.
And down.
Down.
Oh my.
Oh, no.
Go. You didn't have to hit the X. Go back up.
Yep,
Click on what you were on, and then below that. there's
down,
another one.
down.
Yep, even
Nope, nope. There was one more that was below it. One more that was below it. You were so close.
Now you got to go back.
Alright, go back.
Yep.
The yellow ones.
Yep.
Yep.
There you
There
go.
we
There you go.
Oh, bro.
Oh, that's
The
2018.
Migos. Oh, I thought it said
my
2010.
God.
Yeah, that's
Be
the one
some
I went
stains,
to.
be some stains. I didn't go to that one either,
Yeah,
though.
that's the one I went to.
Tyler the
The
Creator.
Migos. That's when I passed out
Russ.
waiting for the Migos.
Oh my God, Wu Tang.
Look at Logic at the top of that list. Ain't that something?
Shit, Logic
That's when he
been
just
doing that.
dropped
I swear.
that what's it called?
The
The
one with
Suicide
his-
song, I think. So he was like the biggest song in the
Oh.
whole
I
world.
Damn.
It's
Jack
like one of the most
Harlow was
huge
there in
songs in
his
YouTube.
baby heyday.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
wasn't even
Jack
up
Harlow
yet.
was
way
at the
way
bottom.
at the bottom of the
Isn't that
top.
Way
crazy? And then
bottom.
he would be at
That's
the top.
when we emailed. Jake was interested in a feature with him, and I think he said like $1,000 or something around that.
He shoulda
time.
did
Or
that.
like
For who?
1,500. or
Jack
something.
Harlow.
Jack
Best
Harlow.
1500.
That would have been the
Oh!
best band he
Yeah,
ever spent in his
no,
life.
Where we sent an offer of 1,000.
He would have been
I can't
JT
remember. I have to go
the
check
figure
all the
after that
emails.
one.
But yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
he
2015,
met-
2017.
he met
early Jack
drama
Harlow
in
days.
the-
Jake was like, I wanna feature
Drama
with
and
this guy.
JT somehow he was
He's-
just there.
He, said,
That nigga was just
he
in the
would just hold it
background.
on like I'm gonna sell this
Right.
Jack Harlow
2010.
Masters.
I don't know, maybe 2005
He
was
said, "I
too
sold
early.
that shit to Drama." Then Drama thought it was so good, he wanted to sign him.
Oh,
That'd be
bro,
crazy.
that would have been cool.
What is
Alright,
this year?
2010.
2010.
And then we can
Method Man and Redman.
Method Man, Redman, Brother Ali. Damn, Brother Ali was way up there. In
He was
2010, huh?
always up there though.
Oh, I guess this is probably like before they had a huge budget. Huh?
Wiz
Khalifa's in the
Khalifa?
middle?
He was in the middle. They said this
Damn,
nigga
Young
kind of
Wiz?
mid.
Is that
He's
Young Wiz?
Yellow Wolf was on there again.
10. That's like
Yeah,
kind of early
They was
Wiz.
fucking with Yellow
Kinda
Wolf.
young.
I feel like maybe Black and Yellow was out though.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably
I
Black
feel like
and Yellow.
Black and
yeah.
Yellow.
You said 2010.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh huh.
2010. Let me see.
Big Boy, De La Soul, Slaughterhouse, Joe Budden, and Royce da 5'9", Brother Ali.
13.
2011,
Yep.
damn.
13.
Technically, it wasn't even out yet.
It was
That
almost
was
about
Miller.
to be
They
out.
had Mac
Yeah.
Miller in
'Cause I was in
2011
middle
too.
school and that was my
Currency?
school's anthem.
They had
Damn.
Currency in 2011.
Currency
Shit.
and Royce da 5'9".
Yeah.
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis in the
Joe
middle.
Bud and Pussy, yeah.
Damn.
Joe Budden.
Oh, whole time they had that whole group. Oh yeah, that's Slaughterhouse. That's Eminem's group. The group in the middle.
Damn.
Damn, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis were kind of low for 2011. I feel like,
2012 on that screen.
Them niggas was
or
mid
maybe that was
either way.
early, before they blew.
Yeah.
They was mid either way.
He said,
Damn, they ain't had no Kid Cudi. That's crazy.
Damn, 2014 they had Wiz Khalifa made a big jump.
Okay, see, then he made it to the top. That's just crazy.
Nas
That
is
is crazy.
20th
I said,
anniversary.
yeah, uh-huh.
You know what it is? Had the whole crowd.
Prof getting some more
Oh,
respect.
man.
on
Tyler
that
and
flyer.
Earl?
Tyler and
Oh, yeah,
Earl.
Prof started making his way. Chance on there.
Flatbush
Yeah,
Zombies
my
was on
God,
the
Earl
joint.
Sweatshirt. Earl, yeah.
That one would have been a whole acid rap, just fucking Chance right there.
Lizzo.
Mhm.
Little
Lizzo's on the
Allen
small
Kingdom.
first name.
Oh, Lizzo started making her way in
Mhm.
Oh,
with
Mac
Laser
Irv.
Break.
That's how you know she was Minnesota for real. Mac
Mhm.
Irv's on the bottom.
Oh,
Oh, man.
damn.
DJ D Mill, DJ Side Reel. What? He's the last name on it.
What?
damn.
Slime was out here.
Hosted by Sway, Brother Ali, and Jay Pratt. Crazy.
That is crazy. You see who was working.
What
You
other
see who
years
was
we got?
really
What's that one
working.
on the left side? Bottom? Yeah, that's that one. 2016. Atmosphere, ASAP, Rocky, Future. I love how they put their brand up there first, which they should. That's like the first name every time.
Common.
Is that where ASAP Rocky met ASAP Rock? ASAP Rock?
ASAP
Flavor
Rock.
13,
Yeah.
Machine Gun
Yeah,
Kelly.
on me.
ASAP
Oh,
Rock.
Lizzo made a jump too in the.
Where was she at?
Now she's in the big
But her
names.
big song wasn't even out yet, huh? But she was going dummy on SoundCloud,
Oh, man.
I think.
Danny
around this time.
Brown. Was
Muja
in that bitch.
Messiah.
Oh, yeah.
DJ
Post
Tip.
Malone was
Ooh,
there.
Post Malone just in the cut, kind
Yeah,
of.
literally in the Damo
Damn.
Genesis.
What?
So
Fuya?
Was that White Iverson, Post Malone?
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
Post
Yeah.
Malone?
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
White
that's
Iverson.
he's right next to
crazy.
Iverson.
Anderson Paak.
Oh my god, you know he was up there just singing that shit. But that's
Finding
crazy
Love.
because a lot of
Lexi
his other
Alexier's
like
on
big
there,
songs
rest in
weren't out
peace.
yet.
Yeah,
You
nah.
said
like
Alexia
that.
Alizé.
What was
Lexi
that
Like
one
the
Alexier's
about?
at the
Sunflower
bottom.
one.
Baby
I don't know, like
Rose.
that
Yep,
one.
I see
Sway
it.
Lee wasn't out
Yeah.
yet.
He
Damn,
had
Baby
a lot of. He
Shelf,
had
man,
a
that's
one
why all
album
these
that went
guys got
crazy
all
in like
these, like,
2017.
No, yeah, they-
Yeah.
I think it was
They was
literally
out
a
here.
year
It
They
was
after
like
was
an
that.
out there putting
orange
in that
one.
work.
Yeah, it, had,
Yeah.
it was like it looked like a record on it.
Yeah, yeah.
What do we got? What else is down there?
That shit
Is there
cold.
2017?
And I know
No, we
Beer
already looked at
Bongs and Bentleys
2017
too
too,
did some shit.
Oh yeah,
18 or
yeah.
19.
So
Forgot
he
about that
definitely has a lot of shit that they missed after that.
one.
But at least you
He
saw
went
him
up.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just click on that orange and blue one.
Damn, Soundset was
Lil
today.
Wayne, G.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think that's the
Click
last
on
one
that
they
one.
did, 2019, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Lil
Yeah, I was
Uzi Vert.
here.
DMX right before he passed away.
Oh wait, was I here?
Trippy Red.
Was I here?
This is the one I think he went to in
Yeah, with Dre.
You're
I
off.
think.
Lil
Yeah.
D.
I think it was. I
Bobby and
could be
Cordae.
tweaking.
Or it might have been the year before that.
Tierra
2018,
Wild.
'cause I
well, this
think
is
we
one
were
student, one
all there together,
it was
weren't
like
we?
with I seen
No, it was
Tierra.
just
It
me
was just
and
you
Dre.
and Lil D.
Yeah.
This is
And that
the
was, I
last
think,
one.
at 11, 1, 1, 2, 2.
Yep, yep.
maybe.
They had multiple stages and shit. They going crazy.
Yeah. This was at State Fairgrounds, too. Maybe
Yeah.
it was this one. Because I do remember seeing Lil Wayne, G-Eazy, Prof. I just don't remember
And I had,
DMX. I
yeah, it
could be
was that one
tweaking,
because that
though.
was the
yeah.
year after. Right?
Yeah, Tierra Whack was there.
That's not
There
even
was
like
another
honestly. That's not
girl.
really that cold of a lineup. I can't.
Oh, Doja Cat was there. Yeah, that was the one that I
they
went
had
to.
Student One and Casanova on that bitch though.
Mm-hmm.
So they did that.
Yeah, student Jake performed at that one.
That's
With
cold.
student, yeah.
With Student
With
One.
Student.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
He cold. Cordae was in that bitch. They keep bringing back Royce da 5'9". They
And they
keep bringing
start-
back like real hard
Wish they
body
didn't stop doing
spitters.
this.
They fuck with him,
They
probably.
stopped doing this like right when we started like actually doing shit.
Mhm.
Seeing the competition coming, there's like, I'm getting out the way.
Oh, we were supposed to be on that hoe.
Supposed
Getting
to be
all
in
the
there, just media
interviews.
interview.
Bro.
And he's about to take over. and
supposed-
stuff.
We were supposed to be
That'd
like
be so
live.
sweet. Just having
live
a
from
hip hop festival
Soundset.
in your own city.
Yeah, that's super chill. Yeah.
Live from Soundset.
You could've
This
just
is
stopped with
Waterway
Lyrical fucking
TV.
That would have been our version of
We would have
Roll
just
It
had
Loud.
had the whole big ass desk right there,
Oh,
just
that'd
like
be
What was
cool.
the
passing the
2018
mic,
lineup, the
like,
yellow one on the bottom?
to whatever artist just got off
me,
the
artists
stage.
just come
like,
off the stage. I
yeah,
don't know what's
come
cracking,
on.
bro.
Come to the wave room, man. We tell you
I'm
something.
gonna grab a little Northern Chill,
So
nigga.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Hit the
Oh,
narwhal.
yeah, that's
man.
from Jack Harlow. way down
Cool.
Tyler the Creator was 2018 too.
He
That's-
was
the
on
only
there
one I've
hella
gone to.
times. I know I seen him at least there once.
I missed everyone before Jaden Smith. I got there when Jaden Smith went on stage.
Jack Harlow was back on that bitch.
I missed all the beginning.
Who the fuck is Bogus?
Kamaya was in there.
That's crazy because she was on Double XL not that long ago
Late.
as a freshman.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that was late.
That's nuts.
This is 2018.
Ice T.
Jaden Smith was probably
Wu-Tang
good too.
Clan. That's cool.
I swear.
I didn't even see
I
Wu-Tang
swear.
up there.
But Migos were like an hour late. I was sick. That's when I fainted because I was literally waiting in the front row. I don't know. All my like I was with Leo, Dez, and Bill. I think and we all
Eric
waited in the
said,
front row.
dropped out the bad dough. He was waiting for that shit.
I fainted. I went through both my bottles of water before they even got out
He
there.
was
We
like,
had just
"No."
smoked like 2 joints. It was cooked.
He
My
said,
boy
bro,
was out
no,
of it.
no, please. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, and then I got out, got a little smoothie, and I just stood in the back for the whole performance.
Like,
Yeah,
how
let's
much does that
really
set the show
kid.
back to, like, coming a whole hour, unless
Probably
they just
so.
have, like, a shorter set or some
They
shit.
probably did a
but-
shorter set.
Yeah.
Come out, do 3 songs. Like, nigga, that's you. What you came for, nigga?
That's because when I fainted, I woke up and I seen someone that went to my high school that I didn't come there with. It was like his name was Logan. Logan Swanson. He played football. He was like a big lineman, and he like carried me out that bitch. I think he did. It was either
Real
him or
niggas.
him and someone else maybe
Oh my
helped, but
God.
like he was like the one. Like when I came to, he was the first one I seen. I was so confused. I was like, "What the
Like,
fuck?"
who the
I,
fuck
Like,
is bro?
what?
I did not come here with you. I haven't seen you here all day, but I just fainted and woke up and seen you. Like that was the first thing I seen. I was so confused.
Like,
You know, that'd be cool. That'd be different.
like, where am I? What even just
Like
happened?
a nigga that you know, but you didn't come in. You're like, what the fuck?
He said, "Am I in
happened?
heaven, nigga? Did
Yeah.
we just die or something?"
On me, like what? Oh, that'd be tragic. You wake up,
Felt
see a
so
nigga
good.
that you used to know is dead.
Yeah,
You're
it
like,
felt so good
ooh.
getting out of that.
Guess
It
I-
was like
guess I
200
didn't wake
degrees
up.
in the mosh pit at festival.
Oh, yeah,
It was like
that shit was definitely crazy. I can't even lie.
Hottest
What,
weekend
it was
of the
hot?
year,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the middle of with just you're just breathing in each other's air, just heat radiation off.
That
of your
shit used to be
exhale
fucked
breath.
for sure.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
but I can't.
I
do
just
that.
remember, like, I felt myself almost coming to around Flatbush Zombies time. Like, that was, like, midday. And I was, like, I felt super wobbly. But then I was like, yeah, I gotta just get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
like,
you
at
just
some
gotta-
point, I just had
yeah.
to
You
just tell
walk out-
myself, get the hell out.
you
and
get
then
out
you
of the
start coming
pits
back. Yeah.
to the
Mhm.
normal, just hot air. Like it's
Yeah.
already 110 degrees out.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk out of the pits and it feels like you just hit AC.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's
weird.
how it felt.
was
Like,
so
I got out
weird.
of the pits and like just out of the big mix of people, and I just got out to the normal air of but where
Mhm.
it's still 110 degrees, and it felt like AC. It was insane. Like a breeze just felt so
Yeah.
good. Like I was so overheated. It
That
was
shit
crazy.
felt so
That
good to
Dude,
get out of
fuck,
there.
get cooked.
Because I remember there was good times that I just sat there and I was just watching the show from like a far away. Like I watched Trippie Redd from far away because I was
Mhm.
just like, fuck this. Like I had to sit by like a fence, just like
that
in
shit
some
be
kind of
deadly.
shade, and I was just drinking water because that shit was just OC as hell.
Just
But
take it in from a distance.
yeah, take it in from a distance because them niggas was going crazy in the mosh and shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do that right
That
now.
was
shit
the
is
first
dead.
concert.
No, that shit
The
dead.
second
Mm-mm.
concert I ever went to, I think. What was that? First one I ever went to was when you performed at the Red Sea.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's possible.
And you.
And
yeah.
you.
That's
Real
crazy.
red.
You were like the
sea
first person I ever
dudes.
seen perform live, I think. He might have been the one on stage when we walked in.
Oh, crazy.
Mm.
Luigi.
Or like, yeah, he was definitely like one of the. I feel like you were definitely like
First or second. Or
Like
when
you
we
were,
got- one-
yeah. When we
I
got
think.
there, you were definitely like one of the first
I don't
few
think I
artists we
seen-
saw.
Probably just like a band at like in Mankato at like a little Mankato get together thing or something.
Get together,
Rib
Fest.
Fest or something. Yeah, I've
That's
seen people
crazy.
perform at like Rib Fest, maybe like a band. But like,
Rib
Little
Fest.
not like got up and like
Fest.
decided to like go to my own.
Dude, on
thing.
some real Kato
Alright, let's
shit.
end this
That
podcast.
shit's down busting though. I'm
Bro,
down,
I
bro.
wanna
When
go to
is
Rib
that?
Fest.
You gotta
already
perform
happened.
there,
It already
man.
happened.
Oh
Flo
wow.
Rida performed.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I'm sick. I
Yeah,
would
there's
have
still the
would have
Renaissance
handed
Fair.
my baby to him, little dirty ass.
Let him sign my
Renaissance, I
baby.
think we have to go.
My first concert
I'm
was
going to
Tyler
the
the
No,
Creator.
yeah, I
Bro.
want to go to
Yeah.
Renaissance.
The Renaissance?
I want to
Yeah,
go to
that's bussin', that's
Renaissance
It's all
too.
September.
We can map that out. Sometime.
Like isn't it the weekend though?
Only
Yeah,
weekends.
Yeah,
It's
on
only
the
weekends?
On the weekends.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
definitely
I
want to
went to
slide there.
Canterbury
People were
days.
saying it's been better than State
Loved it.
Fair almost.
Bro,
We
I
have to map it out
bro,
one time.
like I've heard, I ran into multiple people yesterday that were saying that.
Yeah,
Like that shit was
shit is
wild. So
crazy.
definitely gonna slide out.
Say
there.
what?
Oh,
Said the Renaissance Fair is busting and food's better than the state fairs.
Yeah,
I haven't been to that.
I was like,
in a
holy
I
while.
wonder what
shit.
type of food they gonna have. Though. I'm
they
gonna
got
have
like
to Google
turkey
it.
legs.
Yeah,
and
because I'm not a
shit.
turkey
Yeah.
leg nigga though.
I'm a turkey.
So I'm gonna have
leg,
to look it
nigga.
up and
They gotta
do my
so
research.
I
Probably have a
heard
little bit of
it's like a,
normal.
it's
I'ma have
like
to
they
do
said
some
it's like
research.
100 they said it's like a mile around.
They probably got some
So it's
fire
pretty
beer
big.
there.
So they definitely got good shit. That's what they said too. They said they got really good wine and beer.
Magnificent.
I bet they got some
Not a
fire.
drinker, but
They got butter
I'm
beer.
there for the food. I don't know.
'Cause butter beer is
Um,
usually not an alcoholic. That stuff like that.
they
Disney
got-
World, that Harry Potter land.
They got baked potato boats, butter toffee bundt cake, cheese-filled blintz with strawberry sauce, Cuban sandwich, Jamaican beef pastries, Nordic meatballs with lingonberries, Aleppo battered spicy cauliflower, mermaid sundaes, nachos, Nordic meatballs with lingonberries again, unicorn sundaes, black bean burger, vegan or some shit, chocolate mini donuts, chicken sandwich, pasta bar, Rachel sandwich, Reuben sandwich, barbecue nachos, barbecue sandwich, black bean burger, fish and chips, fried shrimp baskets, fried shrimp po' boy, pickle pizza, scoop ice cream. I don't know if that's just their
Yeah, I ain't
shit.
fucking with it.
He said, I'm not fucking
Half
with
the
it.
shit sound crazy. Some of it sound like I might
Of
get
course,
out
they had to
on
bring
it.
the pickle pizza in there. They said, "Yeah, fuck it, let's throw it in there."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair was selling a bunch of it.
It's a fair, nigga, fair.
I'm about to go cosplay though. You can't just.
Or
pull
maybe
up
those are the
normal.
names
Let's
of.
pull up on, like,
oh,
We gotta pull up
oh.
like Jadeon.
Dude, yeah, bro, just pull up and just mess around with
Let's
people.
tell
Just mess
GoTen.
with
Let's just
people.
sell out for a video.
Huh?
Just tell Telly that let's just sell out for a video. Let's all just go all balls to the wall and just be
On
full
me.
Renaissance for
Cause
YouTube.
on
videos.
me, cause I
I'd be
think
down.
Loaf
That should be
already had
funny as
did
hell,
that.
bro. That
So
should
it's
be
might as
funny
well.
as
He
hell.
might as well re-rock it.
It'd be
Pull
fun.
up in there, we can just
Just like slam a few beers before I go in. I'll be good.
Yeah,
Shit,
for
they got
sure.
they got mimosas in there.
To act loose as hell.
They got
I
mimosas
don't
in
even know how
there,
I'm supposed to
beer.
act, but I'll probably look around and figure it out.
I'm
In
gonna
a
just
couple
need the
minutes.
Jamaican
Oh, you
beef
gotta walk in there and
pastry.
pretend like you're in Skyrim.
And
I haven't been to the
that's
Renaissance
about
since I was a
it.
little
They
kid, so I
got
don't even
beet,
know what to
biscuits, and
expect.
gravy.
and some pickle pizza.
Swords
They got
and
barbecue rib
knights
tips.
and jesters and jousts.
Barbecue rib tips. I might
Bacon
fuck with that.
cheeseburger,
I
bacon
just remember,
jam
like, there being a
burger.
big
Oh, I
elephant
need a
when we were
bacon
riding.
cheeseburger.
Oh yeah, dude, just talking about
It's
there
a
was an
mini
elephant.
donut.
I asked
Chicken
him if people
pineapple
have ever
teriyaki
died on there.
croissant.
Oh, what the
Good
fuck?
thing. What if you fell off the elephant and stepped on
Oh
you?
yeah, we
It's just
going
cold.
in. Fuck the
You know what I'm
bullshit.
talking about?
Yeah, no, shit
And
is
it's
long
way
as hell.
cheaper.
That shit is long as hell.
This shit $5
What's that?
for a
It's
burger.
$25 to get in though,
Oh Lord,
so
have
it is $10 more than the
mercy.
state fair.
I'm about to have somebody.
But you also get
preach.
entertainment, like motherfuckers are doing
Like
jousting
Free
and all that.
entertainment.
They got
Yeah, like
chicken and
free
waffles and
entertainment.
everything.
Ride and
You can
some
get
women
weapons
shit,
there and
whatever.
shit, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna
all
get
that
armor
shit.
and
You could buy a
shit.
sword in that bitch. If you
Yeah,
Yeah, you
want.
could have a
bro.
standoff with
I'm about to
someone,
buy
like
the
Western
motherfucking
standoff, and, like,
Balenciaga
shoot
kneecap
them
shield boots.
There you go. You can get them there. You can get them
No, you gotta go there
with
with them
them
to
all.
be in the costume.
I am the
I mean,
soldier of
I
Balenci.
seen on D story there was
Okay,
somebody
for-
dressed up as the Witcher in there.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
The Witcher.
yeah, that nigga
I
was
was
cold.
like, yo, whoa.
That nigga was really cold though.
Nigga fully cosplayed the Witcher, had a sword and everything, just
That's
walking around in that
loose.
bitch. I was
I
like,
ain't
Like a
That's what I'm
demon
saying. I
type.
need to
See, I'm
cosplay
trying
in
to
that
go
bitch.
there. I'm trying to
Let's
hold some
go.
swords
Fuck it,
and
let's just skip
fucking
the
javelins.
I'm
Kansas
finna go as an
Fucking
Akatsuki.
We gotta go.
Let's just
Club as
skip
a
the
ninja.
skip the
Yeah.
Grand
Like
Theft
wrong, like
Festival.
wrong
Go.
continent.
No, but we do have to actually work out a weekend
alone.
where we can go
Like,
because
nigga,
it's only
history, nigga,
open on
fucking-
weekends.
Next weekend.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just go next weekend.
I think
Just
I think
go.
the boys were also trying to go too. I think Ben said something about that.
The boys.
Yeah.
Talking about
Yeah.
They
dead
wanted to
silence.
slide.
Yeah, they said
The
they was on-
DSM.
I think they
We're just
said
gonna
something
come
about
like
popping
100
up.
deep.
Yeah,
fan
we go pull up
Just
deep
like-
as
and act
hell
like a
and just be
stranger.
mobbing, bro. I'm telling you, we're running side missions.
Side missions through the
We're
Renaissance.
running through the Renaissance.
Niggas
Niggas
Daily
is gonna
quest.
steal a horse and then nigga we gonna
Bro.
joust each other.
I'll
nigga.
really.
I swear, if there's just a horse in there, you just gotta run up and jump on it and just see what the worker
Jump
there
on it,
says.
spank it, nigga.
Oh,
you just run, you
All the
just
merch
run it
booths are
free.
coming out
Oh,
with
this
everything.
horseman
Yeah, I mean, every single merch booth coming down because you don't even know how to steer that bitch.
oh my God, that'd be fuck. Nigga, you go to prison. That would
Oh,
be
that'd
like
be
10
fucked
people
up.
trampled in horse accident at
my
the Renaissance
God.
Fair.
That'd be
They're like,
fucked.
damn.
Yeah, that'd be
They
fucked.
kind of body on horseback.
On me, hey man, you never know.
Dude, would you if they were like if you were sitting so we're sitting there watching the jousting matches and they're like, we have 10 bands, up, someone come and joust the Black Knight, you know, because like like the Black Knight always got black armor and he like the hardest one to beat, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
like
yeah, would you-
medieval times type shit.
Yeah,
if
you
you've
know
ever
what I'm
been there, yeah.
Like would you jousting, bro, for 10 bands?
Yes. I don't give a
Best
fuck.
two-
I
best-
don't give a fuck, nigga. I will
best 3 out
stand
of
on top.
5.
I will stand on top of the horse and I'll just run it. Oh,
That's
yeah.
Joust
Joust
On a
on
horseback with the big
get
thing in
fucking
your-
What's the
speared in
little-
chest.
That's fencing, my boy.
Yeah, that's fencing.
That's completely
You can
different
try-
culture, brother.
Fencing, I try too. If somebody
Yeah.
told me 10
Yeah,
bands
Fencing
for
is
fencing
kind of
fence.
scary though. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like I don't. What if he just get killed?
Yeah,
You ain't
might-
gonna get
You will
beat off
probably
the
fall off
thing.
your shit like
Yeah.
crazy. But the thing is you gotta hit the nigga first.
Oh,
you
me,
hit the
you
nigga
gotta-
first, then his joust moves out the way.
I mean, then
And
you gotta
hopefully-
weave it.
Oh,
in
me,
the
you gotta
combat,
just
you know what I'm
weave.
talking about? You gotta
So you gotta
shoot.
just weed that hoe and then give him an extra hit on the way
Bro.
on the way down.
Such a weird sport.
Definitely.
It's
Definitely
interesting
is.
'cause it's
but
like
Yeah, it's
An
just I
activity.
feel like it's luck. Like your
Yeah.
horse needs to be like the first one there, and your arm needs to be out
I might just
farther
get a
so you
longer
can hit him.
thing.
like the perfect step.
Yeah.
And stride and
Whoever has the
extend.
longer stick is at advantage too. If it was
Yeah.
real medieval days and they were just like, "There's bro."
Or whoever's or
ride up on him.
whoever's agile. Because if bro's taller than you and
That's it, but
lengthier than you,
yourself.
and you dodge
Like
his shit,
weave.
like you weave his shit, and then you just come back like
Like
That's
come up
go-
under like anime style, just whacking niggas like.
no, that'd be
Nigga, that shit
fucked
be
up.
lit. Jump
off the
Jousting
horse
would be a
midair.
fucked up sport.
This 360.
Yeah, and I swear, like
That
I
should
feel
be
like
good.
in like actual medieval times, like when they jousted, like they used to fight, like they used to fight after, like they would get
I
off
feel
the
like you
horse or
have
some
to.
shit, and they
Yeah.
would fight on some nut shit.
You have to, because there's no way like that. I mean, I could see in some situations it'd land a killing blow, but I feel like more often than not it
You
wouldn't.
did have
Yeah.
in like
I was trying to
full
look
armor.
at
you didn't
they
have armor
clothes
and
and
it was
shit.
pointy.
Jousters. or-
Yeah.
Nah, just like the booths that they had.
Oh,
they
yeah.
had like some of the booths have websites so they like closed, but a lot of it was kind of mid for the ones that they had up.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm not going.
Didn't say
Damn.
anything. But nah, there was probably like maybe like 50 clothing vendors. Only like 15 of them had like their website up. But yeah,
We should go in there and sell some vintage.
Mm.
they would not rock without it. A lot of the
Someone
shit they was making would be like it's like craft shit. The vendors they call them artisans. So all of the things
Oh.
are handmade and shit.
Yeah.
Ours
It's
are
like a lot of
handmade,
like
too.
jewelry and knitwear and shit.
That's what we do to get our clothes.
Zong also said it's better than State Fair.
damn,
everything.
really? That's
Oh,
crazy.
bro, we sliding, man.
So yeah,
We gonna
definitely-
be out there now.
definitely
Saturday.
slide this
Alright,
stuff.
good to know.
So meet us in Kansas.
I
City
definitely want the
this weekend.
food though.
I
That's
just
what
want
I'm
the
saying.
food.
I wanna
Yeah,
see
I
Kansas
really
City.
want the
Going
food.
That, and I want to see someone
Yeah.
get clipped off a horse.
Yeah, no, I want.
That
I
ass.
do want to
I'd
see
watch
that
it.
too.
Right?
I do want to
Very
see that
fair.
too.
Like, dude,
Because
just
I
get
feel like there's
whacked,
probably
bro.
some other like events. Because I think they be like knighting people and like random like little like ceremonies, just trying to like make it like look
Yeah,
super
real Renaissance.
yeah,
Real
Renaissance timey.
time-esque.
But I bet you there's like artists and stuff out there who are like doing art like and
Yeah,
like actually
no,
doing
mean,
it and
definitely.
shit.
On some cool
like,
ass shit.
Have you watched
Yeah.
Jadion's video of when he did
I
it?
think I've only seen like clips of it. I like sometimes, bro. I be getting like secondhand embarrassment from the niggas, so
No,
I be
he's-
like,
he-
I be
bro.
having to cut that shit off because
No,
I'm like,
bro.
bro, you niggas is man,
It-
like,
that
stupid.
video in particular
You niggas are
definitely
too
will make
crazy.
you want to cut it
Yeah.
off because
Oh,
the way he was just yelling at the little joust niggas
Yeah.
was loose as fuck.
Yeah.
But he did have a good time in that bitch, and he was like, obviously playing into their character.
Yeah,
and some
yeah.
niggas was getting pissed because like this one.
Didn't
dude-
he dress up? Right?
Yeah, he dressed up and
dressed
everything,
up.
and he was like chopping up this shorty, and I guess she ended up like having a boyfriend or something.
Damn.
And then her boyfriend came out the schmut, and he was just pissed. And so then he came back, and he always squashes his beefs. So then
Damn, that's
came back,
crazy.
yeah.
That's
But no,
crazy.
it was just
Yeah.
funny. I think they end up like almost letting him joust or something. They even let him work there, like because like you were saying, they were doing like a play, like a fake knighting or whatever,
Mhm.
and he was acting out so loud that they picked him. And then they were like, "Bro, if you want to work here, you can come back." And this nigga filled out an application and actually worked there for like a day.
What?
He
Oh
worked
my
at the Renaissance.
god.
okay.
He's just so loose.
Dude would just be doing anything for that YouTube.
Real
videos. He'd
side
be
quests.
busting up.
Gideon.
It's real wild.
Gideon.
Yeah, literal side quest.
Yeah,
Seem to
bro's
be
a
on some
different
side quests.
individual. I mean,
We finna be out of town on Saturday.
did you see Gideon and Jake or
Yeah, we're
Logan
gonna
Paul
be
are beefing?
Oh,
in
yeah.
Kansas.
I
on
haven't
Saturday.
watched it.
I
but
hadn't
seen
seen it, but I seen like playback. They were like about to break it down or breaking
Yeah,
it down. but I didn't watch it.
apparently, like I don't think Gideon was necessarily like sick about it, but like Logan just told him to stop recording him at like a UFC or a boxing
Oh, yeah, I
event
seen
or
that
some
one.
shit.
Okay.
And then like basically there was like some other shit where like Jake Paul was flaming Gideon during like a press conference or some shit. I don't know why he would be flaming Gideon, but
Just sticking up for his brother or something.
but then like Logan was like laughing about it, even though like Gideon's technically one of their partners for Prime, not like owner, but like just like a
he's an ambassador.
ambassador, yeah. And so
Maybe they're probably doing that for press.
yeah, probably for press. And then freaking so
Mm.
then Gideon seen Logan backstage at like another at the Nate Diaz fight,
Yeah.
and
Oh, crazy.
and then he just like mentioned you don't want to be on camera, like shit like that. And then Logan just like started going off on him, like calling him Two-Faced and all this crazy shit, calling him a bitch and shit. I was like,
No,
damn.
yeah, it's
Oh,
definitely
Like,
publicity.
damn.
It's
Yeah, I was
definitely-
like,
it's
shit.
definitely a stunt.
Yeah, and then
Because I haven't
Gideon
seen
just went-
Gideon talk about
He
it.
did. He made a video about
Oh,
it.
he did?
Yeah, he made a video about it, talking about how he felt and what he was like, why he said what he said and shit like that, and like
Yeah.
why he was just kind of like freaking out because he was kind of getting a little. You could tell he was getting a little loud and like agitated and shit like that. But then they had like security, a bunch of people like in between them anyway. But yeah, and then like
Dang.
Logan's people were
Still.
like trying to like follow him out, like asking him why is he doing this, like why is he doing that, like it was weird. Because he came to the fight and he was just like kind of like being obviously Gideon,
menace,
a
yeah.
menace, like in the crowd. He was like, during press conferences, like how the fans get to like be right there and shit.
Oh yeah.
He was just in the front row, just being loose, like
Oh, it's
Gideon.
fucked.
But
Just
yeah,
being a menace, pure menace. That nigga's
Yeah.
a walking menace to society.
He's
yeah,
funny
and
as
that was
hell.
for the Nate Diaz fight. So, but yeah,
He whooped
Crazy.
Nate ass though.
You
Some
seen
weird shit.
he just yesterday or 2 days ago he pulled up on EDP again.
Oh, that's right. I did see about that.
bro, I seen EDP going live on TikTok.
I was there.
Wow, I
Me
seen.
because he was like, everybody, if you hear right now in the chat in 10 minutes, he's like, say I was here right now. He's like, cause something crazy about to happen.
Damn.
And then he just jumped in on live with EDP. Because EDP already obviously knew who he was.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he keep pressing him.
And he confronted him
Yeah,
again recently.
again,
Yeah,
yeah.
in a fucking
Yeah.
cupcake outfit.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he was wearing a
Yeah.
cupcake
Nigga was
outfit.
crazy,
So yeah,
bro.
he caught him again for the third time lacking.
Yeah.
And he's
How
like,
is this nigga EDP not in prison at this point, bro? This is like I feel like
I
the
don't even know.
fifth, the seventh time
Yeah,
I've
'cause
heard
they
this
set
name.
him up thinking that he was talking to a younger girl or something. And they pulled
Mhm.
up on him and it was Gideon in a cupcake outfit.
Mhm.
Bro, this has been going on for like 4 or 5 years, bro.
no, yeah.
Like
the original time, it
years.
wasn't even Dion.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was like
Gideon
some
the
real
first time.
deal.
It was
some
real
shit,
deal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this nigga's like a real predator, like real menace. Like lock him
'Cause
away
he looked like he
forever.
was living in some type of like home. Like he was like outside of what looked like almost like a hospital or like old folk retirement home.
Yeah, his ass definitely a loose screw.
So it's
at
like,
it.
how you trying to link up with some girl at a old like wherever like this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wherever it
wherever
was.
I
Yeah,
don't even, it, didn't even, it wasn't like he was outside of a house.
yeah, it
like,
was like some
it
little
looked
weird
weird.
schmut neighborhood,
yeah.
like some
Oh.
townhomes or something.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it was like an apartment building, but it just looked like
Bro, just need
like
to
like a mental
perma-banned.
facility or something from
Right.
the doors.
Literally,
Just
bro.
needs a perma ban.
It's impossible to
It's crazy
understand
'cause
the
they,
mind of a
like-
monster
Like
like
they
that,
keep
bro,
like
straight up.
banning his accounts and shit. Like when people find him, like
Yeah.
'Cause that-
He
that's
He
like
went
some-
live
It's
on
crazy. It's just
TikTok and
where's
he
the
had,
legal action?
he went live on TikTok and he had like 28,000 people in it.
like,
And like it was like this one guy like that was in there and he was just like he like got on the live with him and he's like, bro, just please just tell the people the truth. Like you can't keep fighting this. Like and bro was just sitting there like, you're really gonna back me in the corner? You're gonna do this to me? Da 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 da. Like it was just crazy, bro. He just
Loose.
was like, he's a loose dude and he's definitely like probably fucking like denying it in his head. Like that's not him and that he
Yeah.
never did that. Like
yeah,
every single time it was just him getting caught or some shit. I don't
yeah.
know.
Because the
like,
first
it's
time,
weird.
like he
Who
got
knows,
caught.
bro?
First, he like denied it, and then like he accepted it and said it was like he was getting casted for a role, and that was a character he was portraying.
I remember.
What?
I
Yeah,
remember
he
he
was
was
just saying-
trying to say it was
he
like
just
a
makes
persona or
a
some
whole
bullshit.
he
elaborate
was like
stories.
crying and
Yeah.
shit, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was trying to
Yes.
pass it off like it wasn't even like a
Oh,
real
okay.
situation.
Yeah.
And then he's been caught multiple times since.
Yeah, EDP though, man.
But I will say what I've
That's
seen about
crazy.
this most
Eagles
recent
fans,
time,
bro.
it's looking like the people that actually set him up this time actually did it the right way. They brought law enforcement in and got them involved in the
Who,
investigation.
like the guy with Gideon or whatever?
Mhm.
He's like a
Oh,
famous.
okay.
Yeah, he does it.
Like he's like
Yeah.
a.
Yeah.
He was like
I think
a-
he's
he-
actually,
no,
he's
he's
like
actually
new Chris
got people
Hansen, but he
arrested.
do it through
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
He do it
Oh,
through
when-
YouTube.
with
The
cup-
black dude.
You talking
the
about Ski,
light-skinned
Ski
dude.
Hansen? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ski Hansen.
Ski Hansen, that nigga crazy.
Oh man, I didn't see that episode though when they pulled up on him, but I seen like when Dion pulled up on him for the third time. That was just on like a Zoom call
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
because some TikToker named like PK or something he was chopping it up with EDP and like basically finessed them to think that they was cool. And he was like, yeah, I'll hop on Discord with you, like if you shout out my TikTok. And bro, like, sure, obviously I'm not gonna shout out his TikTok, but he put him on Discord and they was just asking him questions with Canel Joseph, just like being funny and shit, not getting into like the allegations
Yeah.
and shit, just warming them up. But then Jadion just slid into the Discord and was like, yeah, nigga, you thought you wasn't gonna see me? Like, nigga, I know I'm everywhere, nigga.
Oh my god, bro.
That's what you gonna see me, nigga.
Oh man.
Man,
Yeah.
bro. Let's hope there's a swift arrest for that man coming here soon.
Swift.
Swiftly, niftly. Well, should we start prepping for the preparation of the century?
Get it on. Get it
Packing up
on.
and moving to Kansas City.
Gonna be out here.
Party Wave KC coming soon.
I don't even know
Peace
what it
out,
is.
y'all.
KCTV.
I'm trying to think of.
KCMO.
Dude, you're not even
Shop with us,
spawning.
1521 Como Avenue, Southeast Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're going to be closed the week of first week, September 5th or September 6th through the 11th. So do not come during those days, but come on the other days.
Do not come.
If you come here, you will not get anything.
And then, yeah, follow,
Come
subscribe,
here.
tell your friends about us. If you just joined in here at the end, I see our views just kind of spiked here at the end. Go back and watch from the beginning. We had a lot of cool, fun conversations this episode. So, you know, I want to thank you to everyone that listened. And if you just came in at the end, you don't want to miss out on the beginning. So, go back and watch from the beginning when we finish this. And, yep, that's enough. Goodbye.
Yeah, nigga.